Hi friends, how are you doing this evening? I just woke up from a nap a while ago, so excuse me if I look like a mess. I know I'm kind of getting my thoughts together, but this video was originally supposed to be a drive with me that I attempted, but my phone overheated and it stopped my camera, and I didn't know, so I was just talking and talking and talking, and then I realized I wasn't being recorded. So this is a second attempt at that video, except I'm deciding to redo the video while having some Ben & Jerry's strawberry cheesecake ice cream. This is not non-dairy. I told you guys that, when it comes to like ice cream, like I cannot have full milk. It has to be almond milk, but until they make a non-dairy version, I'm gonna have this because I love strawberry cheesecake. Absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite flavors. The other flavors that I like is mint chocolate cookie. I like Oreo, of course, and I like this, and I also like all of their non-dairy flavors. But yeah, I'm just gonna chow down on this for a little bit and talk to you guys. Just have a chill video. You know, I don't have anything planned to actually talk about other than outside of what I was gonna talk about anyway, because I tried to do this video before. And so the ice cream melted a little bit. What are you guys' favorite flavor of ice cream? It doesn't have to be Ben & Jerry's. It could be of any other brand. I want to know what you guys like. So comment down below what you guys like. So this melted very nicely. And I think I had this 3 times before, so I don't Kim, talk. I think I had this 3 times before, so I don't have this often, so. I just love the fact, I keep hearing noises, I swear. If there's a ghost in my place, I will gladly tell that person to pay rent. I just love the fact that this tastes exactly like strawberry cheesecake. And I love me some cheesecake. In fact, I would choose cheesecake over ice cream and regular cake and cookies and brownies any day. I love me some cheesecake. I just love the graham cracker flavors in here. You guys see the graham crackers? The graham cracker? And I want it to melt. But it's so good. I also want to get into some YouTube shoutouts. I didn't want to go too long without doing them. So I'm going to go ahead and shout you guys out here. The first YouTube shout out goes out to Angelica Preston. Binaural Eats ASMR. Hi Binaural, he's my friend on Facebook. He's my YouTube friend. Ashlyn Horpayak, I think that's how you pronounce the last name. And Karatu Ban. I'm gonna have it up here somewhere instead of me butchering it. But thank you guys for commenting and or subscribing. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. 1000%. So I have really been learning a lot about myself when it comes to how I handle things, and when it comes to relationships. Yes, this is another relationship video because outside of that, my life is pretty much boring. This is probably common sense, but, or should I say no-brainer, but the older I get, the less I tolerate things that I once did when I was younger, especially in my previous relationships. There are things that I notice happening over and over and over again, and I oftentimes wonder, like, is it me or what? Because I just can't seem to catch a break to save my life. But I'm so happy and grateful that things happen the way they do, because I don't think I would ever learn, you know? In my last video, my Taco Bell grilled cheese burrito video, I mentioned that I was in a relationship. And of course, things went great in the beginning, as they always do. But I've just noticed a lot of things that were a repetition from my previous relationships. You know, things that has happened, things like red flags that I've ignored in my previous relationships, but like it was just clear as day in this one. And I just didn't want to get myself deeper to the point to where like I cannot I cannot let go, because that's my problem. And so I ended the relationship. Ever since I ended the relationship, I've been watching a lot of relationship videos on YouTube and just trying to convince myself that, am I doing the right thing? Am I just pushing too many people away? Am I being too uptight about it? But really, no, I'm not being uptight about it. I feel like every female, and this pertains to men too, I'll just say every person deserves to save their energy for the right person. Some things you just have to just let go and not look back. Some things you just don't have to explain. And I mean, if you're younger than me, you have time to explore, like, dating, whatever. I mean, I'm not old at all, but I feel like for the things that I want, I feel like I'm just running out of time for. So it's crucial, like, when it comes to dating, that I find the right person for not only me, but like, you know, for my son too, because I have to think, when it comes to being a single mom, when you're dating, you have to think about your kids too. It's not all about you, because they may treat you good, but how they treat your kids or what child, that means a lot. Like, that is very important. It's really important. So many times, I don't mean to be a negative Nancy here, but so many times you watch the news and you read about how, you know, boyfriends kill their girlfriend's child, or, you know, kidnap their child, or something like that. And it's just like, I mean, it is not only boyfriends but husbands too. Like, you know, you'd be surprised of what goes on. So I've dated a lot. But my son cannot tell you any of the guys' names that I've dated, because I've never ever been so fast in allowing whoever I'm dating to meet my son, because to me that is so important to me, and that's a big step for me. For me to take that step, that kind of like shows that I'm like, this is serious, and that what I feel for you is like, okay, I'm secure, I'm sure. If I don't allow you to meet my son, then it means that I'm still trying to fill you out. I'm still trying to, you know, get to know your real character and the real you, you know. But there were some red flags that I instantly recognized. And I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I really couldn't. I'm not saying he was a bad person, but there's just so many things that was just so important to me that I don't think he could live up to. Ooh, I just tasted a strawberry. Oh my gosh, if I eat this entire ice cream, I swear I'm not eating for the rest of the week. I'm kidding. But it's like the little things that matters a lot. Like not calling when you say you're gonna call, or it's just the little things that just rings a, like, just, it just like flashes the light bulb and say, hey, you need to notice this is a problem. And if you ignore it, then that person's gonna think it's okay, and you're gonna keep doing it, and then you're gonna drive yourself crazy because it drives you crazy, but he doesn't know that it drives you crazy. But if you tell him that it drives you crazy, he's not gonna care. So it's like, you don't change yourself or rearrange yourself to suit him. Because in a relationship, it's not about him, it's not about you, it's about you two together, you know? And respect. And I want to be respected in a relationship. I want to know that the things that I say, things that I do, like, it holds value and it's appreciated, and I'm loved for who I am. And I'm a very weird person. Yes, I'm a very weird person. I am. I'm a very weird person. My friends call me weird. And you know what? I say thank you. Because I embrace my weirdness. And any guy that says that I'm weird in a negative way, I would say, well, don't be with this weird girl then. If you think of me, you know, don't be with this weird girl then. Walk out. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how not to be me. I don't know how not to be me. It's exhausting trying to pretend to be someone you're not for someone else. How do you know if that person truly values the real you if you're pretending to be someone you're not? So, am I disappointed in this relationship that failed? No. Actually, I don't even call it a relationship. We were still getting to know each other, which led to us bumping heads, kinda. And so, no, I'm proud of myself. Like, I really would pat myself on the back, because there were a lot of relationships that I let go on for far too long that I should have just like left from the get-go, and it led me to become so deep into it that it was just painful once it ended. Very painful. I'm proud of myself that I didn't allow that to happen again, and I'm very proud of myself. And I just hope this video, I'm not a relationship expert, I'm not trying to be, but I just hope any females watching this video, or men watching this video too, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is all like gender neutral stuff, but they can take away the fact that you don't have to mold yourself to make someone love you. If someone doesn't love you, they can move on their merry way and find someone else that will deal with their bullshit, because I'm not that person to deal with bullshit. I have a low tolerance for bullshit. That's what I'm learning about myself now. There's so many other things in this world, in this life, that could gain more of our focus than a guy or a girl that just don't care less about you at the end of the day. But this ice cream is so good. When I ended things with him, here's the thing. Nothing turns me off more than when you end things with someone because, you know, it's a valid reason, right? But they beg for you. Like, they're begging. Like, oh my gosh, I thought you liked me. We had a connection. And I love it when a guy would fight for me, but only if the relationship was a real one. You know what I'm saying? If he was like, if the guy was like never serious about me from the beginning, I redeem that as a turnoff, because what are you fighting for? Like, clearly you don't care about me. Clearly you don't care about this relationship. Clearly you don't care about building anything. So what are you begging for? I can understand if you're with someone for like a year or more and you guys really had something and just something happened. I get that. But and like two people really do care about each other. But if it's all one-sided, like what are you begging for? I find it to be such a turn off. Cause it's almost like you don't care to value me as the person that I am. You just like the fact that you had me, and you just like the idea of having me without actually showing that you really want me. I mean, it's like desperation, and I don't know, it's just I had to block him and delete his messages and just erase him from my mind and everything, because dude. So you don't care about me enough to respect that I want to move on, because I deserve better. You literally hate that I'm not willing to settle. I am not interested in those kind of guys. So I'm just gonna move it right along and do me. No more dating sites. Listen. Dating sites are fun when you're, what, 15? Like in your teens or like early 20s. They're fun. I know older people, they still do it. And it's fine. I mean, do what you want to do. For me, no. I'm over it. I don't want anything to do with dating. I don't want anything to do with guys. I don't want anything to do with trying to find someone. This is melting a lot. I'm just gonna do me. And they always say the right one will find you. Well, you know, sorry. This is melting. I've been hurt so many times in my life that even if the right one was right in front of me, I would not recognize it. If the right woman was in front of me, I'd still like pepper spray his ass or taser his ass or whatever. Because like, all I see is another guy, you know, approaching me, flirting with me, whatever. Because guys that approach me do either one or two things. They approach me in a disrespectful way, in which I disrespect them back, or they come to me harmless, like the good guy, and then end up hurting me down the line. So how can you tell? I can't tell. So I might as well just nip it in the bud altogether. I'm just gonna have one more bite of this and then I'll put this away. Okay, so yeah, I mean, if guys are in a similar situation, like you're with someone, but like you don't feel like you're secure, you don't feel like you should like put your all into it, or whatever the case may be, like save your energy, please, because nothing's more exhausting than putting your all into something that ends up going straight in the trash. So I just wanted to, you know, be chill with you guys and have this little chit chat. And I like these kinds of videos because like I'm not trying to be perfect in these videos. Like in any of my videos, like I'm not trying to be perfect. I just try to be I'm just myself. And so however way that comes off, that's how it's gonna be. And I just like talk from the top of my head when it comes to these kind of videos, and I feel like it just comes off as more natural and relaxed. So another thing that I want to talk about is I was just so emotional when I heard about Naya Rivera. It was just so shocking to me. Glee was my favorite show and she was my favorite character because we're just so similar. Me and like her character is just so similar to me. It's like I saw so much of myself in Santana, you know, and I just love her comebacks and her character really, I feel like her character really made the show, like really made the show. And when I heard about what happened, my heart, you guys, my heart, because I have a son, he's 7, and I just, oh my God. Just imagining myself in her shoes and like knowing that, you know, I would die for you, that you'd be saved. oh my god, I literally cried. I cried because I just cannot imagine like being in that situation. Like, you never would think you'd be in that situation, or it could be like a fire, a crack, like anything that's tragic. It's, you just not, you don't see it coming, you know. It just like bam, boom, it happens. It's happening. So I just want to, like, I don't know, just, I'm just, there's a lot of things that like goes on in this world and in this life that I know everything is like crazy right now with, like, you know, the pandemic and stuff. And so there's, I mean, I don't watch the news. I try to stay away from that sort of stuff, but sometimes you just, it's there. You can't help it but to read it, and it's always going to be there. But my heart goes out to her family, her friends, her co-stars, those that were so close to her. And my heart goes out to her son, her little boy. Oh my gosh, her little boy. Like, if you're a parent, then you know exactly like how it feels. Like, just to put yourself in someone else's shoes and to like imagine how that was for her and her son. Like, oh my god. But anyway, I just want to give my heart out to them and just hope, you know, because they're grieving and stuff like that. I know they are. It just sucks. It sucks. When it comes to celebrities, I just view them as a person. They're human, you know, and they should be respected as humans and not disrespected, and given the same respect, because at the end of the day, once their job is over and done with, they go home and they live, I don't want to say normal lives, but like, they're just like us at the end of the day, you know, just with more money. Yeah, my heart just goes out to her family and her friends. It's so horrible what happened. And I don't know, I guess this is the end of this video. There's really nothing else I want to really talk about. I'm just rambling. If you haven't noticed, I do that a lot, especially when I'm done talking about the main subject. I just like ramble about other things that just pop up in my head. But I guess I'll just end this video here. Thank you guys for watching and taking your time out of your day to watch. I totally appreciate it. If you want a YouTube channel next video, all you have to do is comment and or subscribe to my channel. Comment on any one of my videos and or subscribe to my channel, and you receive a YouTube shout out. And also follow me on TikTok, because I'm not on TikTok. All of my social media will be in the description below, so just check it out if you want to. If you don't, it is completely okay. And don't forget to, in the comment section, tell me what your favorite flavor of ice cream is and brand. I'd love to know, because that strawberry cheesecake was good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a smooth, safe work day or work week. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.